welcome to my latest vlog. On this session I'm down at Baden Fisheries on the Quarry pool. I'm booked in now for 3 days. Weather is going to be steaming hot. It's not ideal conditions, but when you're booking these places you've got to go with the flow, when you can get your time off work, etc., and pick when you've got available swims that come on. So unlucky for us, we've come and we're going to be into the mid to high 20s with the sun. At the moment there's quite a bit of chop on the water. I've only just got here. Fishing only starts from 12 o'clock. They've let us on early because the lads that was in swimming, we had it booked until 12 and gone early, so it's let us get in and get set up and stuff like that. I'm gonna I've got the 3 days. I'm gonna have a little feel about with the lead. As last time I fished here, I only done the quick overnight, only getting on late in the afternoon. So it's all about building a bit of a picture this session. Hopefully, fingers crossed, a fish would be nice, but I can get a good feel of the swim I'm actually in. If nothing's happening this, hopefully people go home, and I know there's only going to be one swim coming available in the morning, and there's a good few anglers leaving tomorrow, but other people booked on. But for the lads that are already booked on, we have till 9 o'clock to, if we want to move swim, to phone up and see what's available and move if there's any fish showing elsewhere. But for now, I'm going to give this a good go. It's looking like with this sun high in the sky now, clear skies, I'm going to start off with the zigs. I am going to find an area and apply some bait on this session, as last time I just fished zigs for that quick night. Zigs do work quite well on here, but I am thinking of fishing one rod at least over some bait at night. I've not really got a good swim for margins. I was supposed to be in next door in 13, which has got a lovely reed line, but my mate who's booked into 13 is having a bit of jip with his legs, and when we've come to it, as you're walking through the door, the floors gave way on this little shed thing what we're in. So I've decided to do the right thing and swap swims with him. Quite fancy it. Peg 12, a lot of open water straight in front of me, so I'll give it a go. So what I'll do, I'll leave it there for now, and I'll get back to you shortly. Get myself set up, get some rigs made, get some food on, get myself comfy, and see where we go from there. So cheers for watching, and I'll speak to you all soon. Welcome back. Had a little lead around with a marker, found a nice spot. And it feels lovely and clean in between some siltweed. It's around 6 foot. What I've decided to do though, fish 2 zigs, one on a black and yellow around mid-water, or just around 3 foot depth, and then one just over 5 foot, a black one. So I'll give that a try, see how that goes. I'm going to knock up a bit of bait, a bit of pellet, and some chopped barley and a tin of corn. I'm going to put that out on that spot, and I think I'll fish a little low line pop up over the top of it overnight, just to give it a try. Not seeing anything at the moment in front of me. Something just caught something out my eye. I don't know if it was one of them divers or a coot, but nothing came back up in that area. But we'll just see how it goes. It's early days. So I keep my eyes peeled. Usually around tea time-ish, 5 o'clock onwards, they do like to give themselves away on here. Well, that's last time I was on, and a few friends that fish it said that's a good time for spotting them. So I will keep that in mind if they're showing elsewhere and there's no action over here. But last time I was on, these swims down these banks, done a couple of fish. There was a little bleepage then. Let's see what happens. I'll keep you all posted, and see what happens. So I'll jump back in shortly. There's nothing much really happened at the moment, apart from I've made a couple of zigs and I've put them out. So I'm going to relax, soak up a bit of this sun, and see if anything can produce. If not, you just got to keep trying. Let's just hope on the right water for a 40. Couple of them now in the £50 bracket in here now. Well worth a go. I'll show you a little bit later. I'll show you around basically the shed that's provided, etc. You know, and a little look at the lake if you've not already been on here. And I would like to know, any of you, my viewers watching, fish here regular or have done in the past, if you'd like to leave a few little pointers or anything in the comments, would be greatly appreciated. We're all here for learn. Right, I'm going to sign off now and have a watch, have something to eat, phone the family, and get back on a bit later. Cheers. A little look now from my swim. As you can see, bright, blazing hot. It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Look a closer look. We'll have a look at the accommodation I've got. There you go. As you can see, I'm living in a shed. It's not too bad. Quite cosy. And that's the hall I was on about. Let's be careful there if it happens through the night. Still got the rods out on the zigs. Not seeing nothing. And then I've walked down to the bottom. They found a couple of fish close into the margin on the wind. But that wind is due to turn. We'll have a little look around that in the morning. Maybe some things are still the same. I think I'll be on the move. Well, it's looking nice, it's just this heat. It's steaming, not ideal conditions. We gotta be in it to win it. I've had this booked for 6 weeks now, we booked it. So, just gotta roll that dice and hope we've got the good conditions. Maybe next time we'll have better conditions than this. Well, I've got 3 nights of it. Fingers crossed they don't get down and start spawning, because as far as I know, there's been no reports of them spawning on this lake. On the other 2 specimen waters, Bridge Pool and the water at the side of it, they spawned a few weeks ago. So, just see what happens. I'll catch you up soon. Well, welcome back. The afternoon's passed over now. It's just gone 6 o'clock in the evening. I'm going to have a little change of tactic now. What I'm going to do, I'm going to bring the zigs in. I'm going to stick one back out again on the zig around 3 foot. 2 foot maybe, just off the deck. I'm going to feed some of my spod mix. Basically, it's a very dark mix, consists of mainly chopped boiler, matching pellet, bit of corn, plenty of oils and liquids. So hopefully the attraction of the oils and that coming up through the columns could attract some passing by fish. Maybe when it cools down later, maybe the zig could pick it up, and then I'm going to fish my second rod over the baited spot, just on a little pop-up rig with a matching food bait pop-up, just on a little multi-rig. So I've got best of both worlds there. Not going to put too much in due to the heat, just enough for attraction. Hopefully, like I said, the oils could work in my favour with the short zig through the night, or maybe get a pick up on the pop-up. You just never know. There's been nothing out on the lake. There's been a few fish right down the bottom end, just under the trees. Well, like I say, there's anglers all around there. There's one swim available in the morning over there, and I think 1 or 2 swims coming available on this side. But at the moment, nothing's giving me the inkling to make the move. Like I say, I've only been fishing for 6 hours now, so we've got 3 days on here, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I can get back to you with something a bit more positive instead of just a talking head. But it's fishing, it's just a bit of a diary piece. You know, they can be tough going these big fish waters. But fishing here, and I'm going to look through the book at reception, some of them commons in the upper 40 brackets, upper 30 brackets as well. They are looking mint condition. Wouldn't mind holding one of them for the camera. So I'll jump off again, get this bit of bait out and the rigs out, and then see where we go from there. Hopefully a little bit of sense in the water might attract something. The wind's due to change, maybe sometime in the night to early morning, so it could work in my favour. Well, until then, I'll hold off. Could be me signing off for day 1 now, but maybe not. So cheers all, and I will be back on a bit later maybe, or first thing in the morning, with a report of if anything's happened or whatnot through the night. Just gotta sit and hope now. Hope it all works out. Busy day ticket waters. That's just the downfall of them. Once you book on and you're in your swim, especially up here with the size of the fish, then if every day every swim's taken, so moving sometimes isn't a possibility. But if the chance does arise, I'll be on it. So thanks for watching, and I'll check back in a bit later. Cheers, girl. Welcome back. The afternoon's passed over now. It's just gone 6 o'clock in the evening. I'm going to have a little change of tactic now. What I'm going to do, I'm going to bring the zigs in. I'm going to stick one back out again on the zig around 3 foot, 2 foot maybe, just off the deck. I'm going to feed some of my spod mix. Basically, it's a very dark mix, consists of mainly chopped boiler, matching pellet, bit of corn, plenty of oils and liquids. So hopefully the attraction of the oils and that coming up through the columns could attract some passing by fish. Maybe when it cools down later, maybe the zig could pick it up, and then I'm going to fish my second rod over the baited spot, just on a little pop-up rig with a matching food bait pop-up, just on a little multi-rig. So I've got best of both worlds there. Not going to put too much in due to the heat, just enough for attraction. Hopefully, like I said, the oils could work in my favour with the short zig through the night, or maybe get a pick up on the pop-up. You just never know. There's been nothing out on the lake. There's been a few fish right down the bottom end, just under the trees. Well, like I say, there's anglers all around there. There's one swim available in the morning over there, and I think 1 or 2 swims coming available on this side. But at the moment, nothing's giving me the inkling to make the move. Like I say, I've only been fishing for 6 hours now, so we've got 3 days on here, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I can get back to you with something a bit more positive instead of just a talking head. But it's fishing, it's just a bit of a diary piece. You know, they can be tough going these big fish waters. But we're fishing here, and I'm going to look through the book at the section, some of them commons in the upper 40 brackets, upper 30 brackets as well. They are looking mint condition. Wouldn't mind holding one of them for the camera. So I'll jump off again, get this bit of bait out and the rigs out, and then see where we go from there. Hopefully a little bit of sense in the water might attract something. The wind's due to change, maybe sometime in the night to early morning, so it could work in my favour. Well, until then, I'll hold off. Could be me signing off for day 1 now, but maybe not. So cheers all, and I will be back on a bit later maybe, or first thing in the morning, with a report of if anything's happened or whatnot through the night. Just gotta sit and hope now. Hope it all works out. Busy day ticket waters. That's just the downfall of them. Once you book on and you're in your swim, especially up here with the size of the fish, then up every day, every swim's taken, so moving sometimes isn't a possibility. But if the chance does arise, I'll be on it. So thanks for watching, and I'll check back in a bit later. Cheers, girl. Morning. Well, nothing's happened through the night, but been quite a good change since around 4 o'clock. They've been showing directly in front of me and just to the right of me. They're just still slightly out of range from me, but I've brought the short zig in, and I put the 6 foot zig back on, and I've gone as close as I can, so I'm not encroaching his swim on the net on the opposite bank. So fingers crossed, they're still showing. I'm going to try and set up now, see if I can get some of these fish showing on camera. See what the zoom's like on this camera now. See how it goes. So finally, we're on day 2. Still 2 more nights to go. We've got all day today. It's lovely and overcast this morning. Well, I think that sun's going to break through in the next few hours and be in for some blazing hot weather again. But you never know. Like one real big one shore basically, right over where I put the bait in as well. the other fish seem a bit smaller, maybe just because they're in the distance. What a showing. Oh, a carp is a carp. Just like get one under my belt. Keep going. Sure the 40 will come at some point along the journey. Whether it's this week, next month, next year, I don't care. I'm just enjoying myself now. Bit of a head wrecker chasing big fish, but it's what you want to get out of it yourself, isn't it? What I am going to say is the free giveaway has not been claimed. I've done all I can to contact the guy. So it looks like I'm going to be redrawing it. Like I know that he subscribed to the channel in May 2015. Sorry, May 2016. And maybe he's not active anymore on YouTube. So maybe it doesn't get claimed. I'm gonna redo it and pick another winner out at random, and let's see how that goes. So thanks for all for watching. Just keep liking and subscribing. There'll be more giveaways coming after that one anyway. Have a little think of what the giveaways could be, and do another. But for now, if this isn't claimed, you know, I'm looking at giving it another week now, which would probably have give it over 3 weeks. 3 weeks I think is long enough to make the claim. Like I said, maybe not an active subscriber anymore, so give someone else a chance. But if you're watching, Lee, leave us some contact details in the description of the free giveaway video and I'll get it out to you. But if not, one more week and then I'm going to redo it. It's just sat there like shelf at home. Parted with my hard earned cash for it. So I'd like someone to get the benefits of it and use it. So I'm going to cut off now. It's now just turned 5 o'clock in the morning. I've been watching them since first light. Still showing now. Let's see what happens. Catch you all soon. Well, there we go. There's Keith with a nice common. First common from here. Second fish he's had from Baden now. Doing well. Only had the one blank on here so far. Out of 3 sessions. Still early days. So hopefully, maybe my turn next. You never know. Let's keep it going. 20 pound out, Keith, yeah?
Yeah, 20 pound out.
First one for Keith from Baden. Nice smudgy one. Bit of an old character. Well, today's a little update anyway, and nothing much has happened apart from the one Keith had this morning. That very distinctive common you would have seen on the little bit of footage I put on before this little talk. Persisting with it, they turned up in my swim this morning, a little further out than where I'd set the traps with the bait, etc. I couldn't sit on my hands any longer, so I reeled them both through and fired zigs to exactly where they were showing, and then within the hour they'd pick Keith's bottom bait up, little pop up over bait on the same line as what I'm fishing. So I think I missed out there. So tonight's plan is back on the baited spots, introduce a little bit more bait and ride it out until after the bite time, and then fish the zigs once that sun gets so high in the sky, me thinking they'll be just cruising round the upper layers once that sun gets so hot. So that's me thinking going forward through the night now. Still looking, it's looking promising. Wind's changed direction slightly. Been pushing straight down all day. Well, there's been a good few fish under the trees down in the swims down there. One lad had a pick up about an hour and a half ago, lost it. But apart from that, all the keys fish has been out since I've been here, as far as I'm aware, and as far as the bailiffs are aware as well. So at least Keith's doing something right. So now the wind's slightly changed now and it's slightly blowing into us here. So maybe that get them moving a little bit more now, get them pushing away from that bottom as the day's cooling off. It's around 8:30 at night now. It was around 10 o'clock last night when they started showing slightly, but it was down there, only from 30 yards from that bank, where from 4 o'clock this morning they were showing directly in front of me and just 50 yards past the baited area as well, plus showing over Keith. It was only a matter of time, I think, and it happened. Could have been one of the 50s. Well, it was one of the smaller residents that picked up the upbait. But it's all about just getting them in, playing the numbers game, when you're chasing these big fellas, or big girls I should say. And let's just see what the night brings. But thanks all for all the views and new subscriptions and likes over the last few weeks. I'm made up, the channel's growing slowly but progressively, which is a good sign. Sorry that this vlog is just basically a talking head, but there's not much going on where I can film really, apart from coots diving on my spot, swans swimming through my lines, the usual stuff. Every swim being mega, it's full, so it's mega chocker now. People are going off in the morning, but people are booked back on again, so we're in the centre of the lake more or less here, 12 and 13. So you never know, still 2 nights to go. Keeping them fingers crossed. Feel as though I'm doing all I can, changing things about, hook baits, different colours, pop-ups, bright ones, dull ones, food baits, matching the hatch, zigs, black zigs, yellow zigs, pink zigs, you name it, cork zigs, tried it. To no avail, but I will persist and I will carry on. So hopefully my update in the morning will be a smiling face with a bit of luck. Or it might be another day of sunbathing, where I will be reeling the rods in and for a break and go in the shops, doing a little bit more shopping, some cool drinks and stuff. See if I can get a bit of salad as well. It's a bit too hot for this cooking. And see how it goes. Like I said, 2 nights to go. Not ideal conditions, but like I've said before, when you're booking these places, you've got to book the next available slots when obviously when it coincides with work and family life. Lucky for us, we've chose to come on a mini heat wave, or at least we've seen the sun. Right, I'm going to get off now and I will update you in the morning. Thanks for watching.
Never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna say goodbye. No. Never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna say goodbye. No. Never gonna give you up.
Well, it's now gone just 6:30. Got the coots out in force. They're diving away from our baited area. Got a few shows now. A lot of the shows are coming from over here. Oh, peg 6, just beyond the coots. Our baits are placed just around here and here. Got a good few fish show on the line between me and Keith, and then there's a nice little liner. Come on, be nice to take on camera, wouldn't it? Baits have been out there since around 6:30 last night. One on a match the hatch pop up, same colour as the bottom baits. What's been chopped up, some whole, some chops, with a dash of corn, and I've got one on a yellow pop up, just to try something a bit different. A bit of a mix down there. Had no zigs out overnight, but he swim peg 6, I think 7 or 8 and 10 between them. Have lost 4 fish in the night. It's a good sign they're having a bit of a feed down there. They was holding up there all day in that sun, but it seems every morning they're coming up here, travelling up here around this distance, showing all the way across. Keith's bite yesterday came in around 8 o'clock in the morning. There's plenty of time. One's just rolled out there just beyond, right beyond where I'm fishing. Fingers crossed something could happen. But if not, that's fishing. I'll keep plodding on, searching for this day ticket 40. Something to keep your mind occupied, figuring things out until a syndicate comes up. I will continue with these day tickets, what all the big fish. But all's not lost. Keith landing that's 20 plus common. There's always a chance. Still got all day today, another night, and until 12 o'clock tomorrow. It can happen any minute, you just never know. If we think back when we go back to the linear vlog, I had one early doors in the first night. Keith had 2 on the second morning, and then none of us caught anything until Ned had one in the last 2 hours of the 4th morning. So it just shows, and it can just, it only takes a minute. It's not over until you reel them rods in and pack your bloody stuff up and go. So fingers crossed, maybe something may happen, you never know. I'll be back on a little later, hopefully if things change. I'm going to have a nosy, see if I can scope out a little margin spot down these trees, this tree line. This wind's going to turn round into here at some point today. Let's go and have a nosy. Put a bit of bait, keep my eye on it. Leave the coots stay off it. Don't know if you can see that. Let's try it with the Polaroids. It's quite clear. Looks a good spot. Got a few handfuls of bait. Just about here. It's a nice clean area amongst the siltweed. And there's one just out there as well. Gravel patch. I think I'll introduce a bit of bait onto both these little spots, just a little handful. There we go, just a spud mix, mixed up pellet boiler, chop boiler, and plenty of liquid. Keep my eye on that. You never know. Just wade it down, and drop a rig. If anything comes over him, just keep my eye on it now. Oh, there's plenty of fry coming in. Little baby perch. Let's just keep an eye on it. Baking hot. Just coming up for 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I've had a zig out at range there, just to see if anything's cruising around the middle part of the lake. As you can see, everyone's inside the little sheds and burnt to a crisp out there. Still no sign of spawning, but when I reeled in earlier and went to the shop, there were some hefty lumps in the bay area, just cruising around, backs out at water, and a few cruising around the margin. 4 or 5 of them. 2 of them look 40 plus, so good luck to the 2 lads setting up in there. But the conditions, these are terrible. So hot. Keep going down, checking the margin spot. See if there's been any activity whatsoever. The little handful of bait what I put on it, still there. Wind has slightly turned a little touch, so hopefully it should be swinging round and blowing straight across into this area just down here. Well, if you didn't see that, just down into this little bit of a bay but next to Keith. So hopefully this margin, maybe some of them will get in along there, under these little bushes and stuff, out of the sun. Trying to find a cool shady spot. That's what they're doing down there, they're under the trees, tucked right away. I don't know if I already said earlier in my morning update, 3 anglers down there late on last night. I've had takes close in, all 4 takes, one angler having 2 takes, both resulted in the lost fish. We both lost fish. Another angler, he lost his as well, and the one that had one at tea time, he lost it as well. So up to now, it's only Keith who's landed one. I'll tell you what, we'll have a little walk round to that margin spot. See if anything's got in there. You never know. Got someone start waiting for me. There's my little shed. Through all these knuckles. Oh, I'm good in shorts. As far as I can see, try and zoom in, see if we can see. You can see there now how clear that bottom is. Crystal. With these 4 eyes on there, that base is just here. I'd say it's about 5 foot. You can still see the odd speckle of corn there. Well, nothing's got in here as of yet, but we'll keep checking. First sign of anything moving around this area, I'll creep down that margin and lower a rig in place. But if not, I'll just keep plodding on. Got until 12 o'clock tomorrow. And you just never know. You just never know. Well, slight change in conditions. Sun's gone away. Wind's swung round. It's now blowing in basically straight into me, more or less. So I've set the rod up and I've got it on that 5 foot spot on the margin just before this wind swung round. Hopefully something might patrol that margin now. Because as I say, and I keep saying, when the wind was blowing down that end, there was a lot of fish, big fish as well, in that margin down there. So hopefully they get on the end of this if it picks up a bit more. Hopefully some of them big units pay this spot a visit. Let's see if they start showing now, since that sun's gone away. Still no sign of spawning. So with a bit of luck, we can get over this last night without having it reeling due to spawning. But if they do start, it's nature. If it happens, I'll be reeling my rods in and leaving first thing in the morning. But hopefully it doesn't happen. They could have already spawned. They could have spawned at night or anything. Weeks ago. The other 2 lakes, what's next to it, they spawned weeks ago. But the swim that, what they closed down because they put spawning, they put some trees or something in for spawning. So they usually go in that swim when they do spawn. They've reopened it. So maybe they got it out of the way weeks ago. You never know. Well, we'll keep plodding on. All's not lost anyway. We had a capture for the vlog. Not to me, not to my mate Keith. Which, we're fishing as a team anyway. That's what it's all about. My time will come. It'll happen one day. You should never know. Could be at any time. Just keep going and going and going. And also, I'm back on in 2 weeks. Got 2 nights back on here. 2 weeks, 2 weeks after that. I think it's Monument 1. 2 weeks after that, Monument 2. And we've also booked five nights on here, September. But in between that, we will be coming back. We'll book on as soon as we can find a slot for either an overnighter or a 2-nighter. We'll do it. Or we'll go on Lovers or the Bridge. Both got fishing up to £40 in there. But some lovely scaly ones as well, which won't mind having a go at them and all. Still sticking with the theme of a day ticket 40. There's always a chance of picking the 40 up what's in there. Very slim compared to in here. More chance of having a 40 out of here than any of the other waters due to the numbers of 40s that swim round in here. Let's just hope this little change in condition spurs them on. It would be nice. So thanks all for watching. If you're not already, please give us a subscribe and a like. It'd be much appreciated, thank you. Catch you all soon. What a difference a few hours make. It's looking bang on now. Blowing straight across into us now. Just what we wanted. Put a little bit of bait in for the final night. And then cruising on top. Just ignoring the zigs, swim past them. As well, they're not there. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I can save this blank. But if not, I'll be back again. So goodbye for now, and I'll update you probably sometime through the night or in the morning if anything changes. Oh well, welcome back. I'm finally all settled for my last night now. As I said before, the conditions have well changed. The wind is pushing right into me and Keith now. The confidence level has gone through the roof now. Feeling a lot more confident than I have been since I arrived. Hopefully, with the changing conditions, we've got the cloud cover now, the sun's gone. A lovely chop on the water. You never know. I could just pull one out tonight, or maybe early in the morning. But I'll just keep going. Keep going. Back on in 2 weeks. Kept everything basically the same rigs wise. Still using the multi-rig for the pop-ups. Zigs basically. Still using the PB zig liners, the black ones. I've tried different colours, etc. And not really a big zig fan. I would much rather fish on the deck over bait. I just feel more confident in doing that. Obviously, I do catch them on the zigs. They do have the place. I think up to now as well, Keith's the only one to actually land a fish since we arrived, as far as I'm aware. With the looks of the bay when we went out before, some mega units swim around up there, cruising around, 2 anglers setting up, setting right up on fish. Bloody ideal. Seen a few what looks 40 pluses, ones that I wouldn't mind in my photo album, I tell you that. But it is what it is. just got to stick it out. I just wish this place wasn't so busy, so I could just move on to fish like you would on your quieter waters. But it's weekend, isn't it? Sun's out, everyone's out. It's the way it goes. Time of the year. No matter how long this goes on, even if it gets to winter and not have my forcer, what I want, I will continue. I will come on here. I'll go on to Glovers, and I'll go on to Bridge as well. Like I said, them two waters obviously not got the stock like this has of big 30s and 40s and the 50s what's in here. But there is some beautiful mid 20 scalies in there, a couple of 30s. I don't know if there's two or there's one in each what's over the £40 mark. But it's still there, still got the 40s in. But there are other waters that I'm interested in, obviously with the Monument 1 and Monument 2. Social aspect for them. But for me, my main water is this, the Quarry. I'm only on my second session on here. Like I said, I did the 24-hour the week after Keith had excuse me, the 34-pound linear. A fish that I would love to catch. Maybe one day, eh? Apparently not been out for 2 years before Keith's capture. That's the way it goes in carp fishing, isn't it? But I'm going to slip myself back now and chill out and enjoy the night as it's closing in. Conditions, I couldn't be any happier. I would love to have arrived today. We're fishing in these new wind. Amounts of times I've been in waters struggling in a new wind ditcher, and in them final few hours you pull it out of the bag. Just the way it goes, isn't it? But keep plodding on, keep going with head down, so to speak. Don't let it get you down, still enjoy it. Always keep your eyes open, keep watching that water, you never know. Obviously you only got the water what's in front of you when you're on here, when it's busy like this. But like I say, I'm fishing 17.5 wraps, they could start showing at 5 wraps, you know. If you're not watching that water you're not going to know. It's always worth, it's a 2-rod reel, but I do have 3 rods set up. As I've got one just in the corner of the shed there, ready to go. Got 3 rigs lined up on the doors with the pop-ups on all different colours, and it's just one of them. If I see something show what's off my baited area close in, I'll bang a PBA nugget on there and I'll cast it to it and bring one of the other rods in. Because I know my mark's out there, it's easy enough to wrap back up again and get it back out if nothing produces on the rod that you're casting to showing fish. It's always an idea, because most of our setups are 3-rod setups these days. But when you come onto these waters that are only a 2-rod reel, it's always a bonus to have your 3rd rod set up. Sometimes bare lips, etc. 2 rods, yeah, but it's not fishing. It's only fishing once it's in that water. As long as you bring in a rod out and putting it in, there should never be a problem. That's how I see it. Coots are leaving me alone and the tufties are leaving me alone. Swans are not wiping me out through the lines. Got my rods really low anyway. Rod tips rare under the water, keeping that line right down because I am fishing quite tight due to there's quite a bit of weed about and stuff, and I don't really want to. If I do get a take, I don't want to give them too much. You know, clutch is set so they can set line without taking the rods off the bank sticks. But I don't want them going far. Well, I'm not going to say how far a 40 or a 50 would take it, you know. Like I said, my PBs are in the 30s. Never caught anything of that magnitude in size before, like £40, £50, etc. It would be a great experience. But I'm going to stop rambling for now. going to sit back, enjoy this night, go and have a chat with Keith, have a brew, and see what this night brings or unfolds. Hopefully, smiling faces. I'll put my teeth back in the morning, so you stop rambling with no teeth in. Might be understanding me a bit better, or this is just me. That's how I am when I'm fishing. I like to relax. If I want to take my teeth out, I'll take my teeth out. Way it goes, innit? No fancy stuff here. Really does look good. Right, that's it. I'm going. I will update you in the morning what happens through the night, if anything happens, if I sleep well through the night. But I've not slept proper for these 2 nights being on here, just due to that heat and the, you know, the excitement. It's not every day you sat on waters with 50s in, and some stunning massive commons, mint, scale perfect, mint as they are. But yeah, if the water gets you excited, good. It's not just worth fishing in water just because of size of fish. If you don't like the place, you know, if you're just there to catch the fish. Obviously I'm here to catch the fish, I want to catch the fish, but I do want to enjoy my surroundings, feel comfortable, feel safe, feel as though I can close my eyes at night and not worry about rods being stolen, you know, etc. We all know about my downfall of my rods and reels last year, but we live and learn. That's in the past. Right, I'll update you in the morning. Good night. Well, morning. Nothing much happened last night. Nice display going on up in peg 16. Showing just off the willow. As soon as this wind picked up and started blowing in this direction. They've been all over me this morning. From around 4 o'clock onwards, showing over the baited spot. No indication, no liners. I've left the rods in situ, as it was like this on the first morning when Keith had his take. They were showing all over him, all over me, and then 2-3 hours after they finished showing, his rod rackled off, so it could happen any time. It's only 7:30 now in the morning. I've got the swim till 12 o'clock. I'll probably go around 11. You know, not going to get myself disheartened. It's part of carp fishing. Blanking, catching. It's the way it goes. It's not an easy place to come. Like I say, it's only my second session. And I know it's only Keith's third and he's had 2 hours. But it's just the way it goes. As far as I'm aware, I've not heard yet, not seen any of the bailiffs yet. It will probably be around 9 o'clock when it starts flooding in, if there's been any captures or anything. I would assume with the fish showing in front of peg 1 and peg 16 that they stood a good chance. But like I said, they've been showing over here, over me and Keith, and nothing's been picked up as of yet. But it could just happen. It could happen any minute. The conditions look perfect. That wind changed roughly around 9 o'clock last night, and just got stronger gradually through the night, blowing in our faces. And the carp have responded, as the only fish I did see was the odd cruiser when the sun was out, when it was flat calm. And as soon as it changed, because it's blowing in straight across into us and it's going into 16 and off the willow up there, and roughly around 9:15 they started showing in front of 16, which I've got some footage of that. I went up and had a look, and done a bit of videoing, so at the end of this vlog I will put that footage of a few of the fish showing at the end. But I'm going to have some breakfast now. This could be me signing off, but if the vlog goes any longer after this, once it's been edited, you know, one of us or someone has had a bit of a result. But for now, I'm going to get some food in my belly. I'm going to start packing stuff, non-essential stuff away, put them in the car, and then it's just a quick reel the rods in and go when it's time to. So take this time now to thank you all for your support and all your subscriptions, likes, comments, etc. And hope to see you on my next session. So thanks all for watching. Keep your likes and subscribes coming in. Got another few sessions already booked in now. 2 weeks time back on here, back on the quarry. 2 weeks after that, I think it's Monument 1, and 2 weeks after that it's Monument 2. So big fish waters again, and keep it going. Oh, lovely ones just showed to my right. Really big common that was, really big common. Come on, get your heads over here. So thanks all for watching, and I will see you all soon. Showing the heads off over by the willow. See if we can get one just popping its little head up. Oh, big fat head. Ooh, there you go. Pity it's not my swim. See if we can get a close up now of them showing. There you go. Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? Like dolphins. I wish I was in that swim.